tal, criaturas nocturnas? Ya, ahora sí, los últimos minutos. Estamos con Lucia Tilton de Scream Diego. Hi, Lucia, how are you?
I'm good.
Tired?
Muy cansado, pero más o menos. Pero español un poquito.
Sí. She's doing really well for 2 days of extreme convention experience. So, Lucia, we obviously want to ask you, this being the first Scream Diego happening here at the Sheraton in Mission Valley, can you tell us what you saw, what the outcome was, and what the hopes for continuance of a second, third, fourth, fifth, and so on Scream Diego are?
So this is, as what he said, it is our inaugural horror and Halloween convention here in San Diego called Scream Diego, and it was definitely stressful. I think we got a lot of really great feedback from both the vendors, the artists, and most importantly, the attendees. We've gotten some messages back from them saying, "Oh, this is a great con. Wish we had more cons in San Diego." And actually, now that I brought that up, it's the main theme was that I am glad that there's a horror and Halloween convention in San Diego, because most of the time they drive up to LA or OC. So for them knowing and finding out that there's an actual horror convention here where they don't have to spend more than, I don't know how much gas is nowadays, but yeah, so we were very, very thankful for that type of feedback. We, as a first time con, for sure, attendance was not as good as we would have liked it to be. And I think it's because we are in direct competition with Monster Palooza, which I believe is on the same weekend. However, also just getting the word out. And stay tuned for more news for 2025 when we debrief in the next couple of weeks. So, and follow us on Scream Diego Con on Instagram and Facebook, because that's where you'll find out if next year is happening. So,
well, everyone that I've spoken to, vendors, attendees, directors, artists, actors, etc., they've all wished for a Scream Diego 2 and so on. So we hope that the word does get out, and we'll try to do our best.
You didn't get paid to say this.
No one's getting paid. I didn't pay them. They're not paying them. So it's honest feedback that they do love this. There is a community here in San Diego. We want to see more people attend, obviously, and we're going to try to do what we can to get people, not just from here, but also across the border, because we'd like to invite people from the nearby surroundings. You can't beat San Diego weather. Come on.
Gas may be pricey,
you cannot. But the weather and just everything around us is worth it. So if you're a little far north or south of the border, this is the place to be for horror and Halloween conventions. So like I said, we hope for a second one and as many more. I know the planning and the organizing took a lot. It's not just a team of one, right? You obviously have DM to help you with it. But it does take a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of energy. But the passion is there. We can see it.
I'm a horror fan. Dennis Michael's a horror fan. I mean, this is a labor of love.
And you can totally see it there, not just in the exhibit floor. The panels that you had, there's a kids convention also, so it's all ages, families. You can bring your kids. There's a Halloween costume contest for children too. So bring them.
We had a kids fun zone or kids scream zone. We had face painting, we had pumpkin decorating, we had Jenga games, Connect 4. So
and then as far as the programming goes, it wasn't just the exhibit floor. We had special screenings.
Yes. Oh, that's right. I totally forgot. We also held the first annual horror short film festival, and this is an open call to all local horror filmmakers, and it was 30 minutes or less, and they submitted their films, which I screened mostly at 1 a.m, which is not a good idea if you're trying to screen horror films. And so I hope there was a success. People that also got good feedback. And these are all local filmmakers, up and coming. So you never know. I mean, all horror films start somewhere.
Exactly. So, you also have tabletop gaming.
Yes, that one too.
Right. Yeah. So obviously the options are varied for all likes.
Haunted rooms.
Yes.
Escape room.
Yep.
I'm probably forgetting something.
Yeah, I mean, it was all here. It was all here. It's all within the surroundings of the hotel here at Mission Valley, the Sheraton. So it's definitely worth it. very accessible when it comes to price. You have a 2-day option, or you can do
Yes.
single-day tickets.
Yes.
If you sign up through Fangia, you can get a discounted ticket. So
Yes.
you've got options for attendance. It's definitely worth it. And for the first time, I can honestly tell you, for the first time happening, it was a great con.
Oh, thank you.
So I hope to see more. Rafa, my friend, he also hopes to see more. So we do
Yes.
hope to see
We hope so
additional Screen
too.
Diegos happening soon.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Awesome. Lucia, thank you so much for your time. I know you're
No.
super tired, so I'll get out of your hair that way.
Of course.
So I know you got a little more work to do, right? Wrapping
Yes.
up and packing up. But
Yes.
we hope to see you again soon.
And thank you so much for covering our con. We always appreciate media. We appreciate fellow horror fans who cover all things horror and Halloween. So thank you.
Thank
Yes.
you.